Welcome to Singapore. Living in a safe, clean, and well-organized place, it sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly what Singapore has to offer. This tiny city-state, one of the smallest in the world, is also one of the most modern and impressive. From spotless streets to a near-perfect public transportation system, Singapore stands out in pretty much every way that impacts quality of life. No wonder it attracts thousands of expats every year, each one seeking a place where safety and cleanliness come first. But of course, all that comes at a cost. Life in Singapore is also known to be among the priciest in the world, especially when it comes to housing and services. And that brings up a big question: is it worth it? What's the trade-off for living in one of the most organized places on the planet? Is the high cost balanced by the quality of life? And hey, can you really adapt to the super strict rules that keep it all so orderly? In this video, we're gonna guide you through every detail of what it's really like to live in Singapore. We'll dive into the pros and cons of calling it home and help you decide if it's the right fit for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing as we explore Singapore together. Ready? Let's dive in. When it comes to the cost of living in Singapore, housing is the first thing that comes to mind. Singapore is one of the most expensive cities in the world, and housing costs play a big part in that. Renting an apartment, especially in the more central areas, can cost you a small fortune. If you're looking to live alone, even a studio or one bedroom can be pricey. And if you want more space or amenities like a gym and pool, the cost can be even higher. But like in every major city, there's some range. Expats who are looking for more affordable options can consider areas a bit further from the city center. In these neighborhoods, the prices tend to be lower. And with Singapore's excellent public transport, the distance isn't always a huge issue. It's a good option if you're looking to save but still want a peaceful, well-organized area to live in. Beyond housing, basic utilities can also be a big part of your budget. Singapore's infrastructure is top-notch, but it comes at a price. Essentials like electricity, water, and internet are reliable but not exactly cheap. Electricity, especially, can be a big expense, given the hot and humid climate that practically requires air conditioning year-round. Learning to monitor and manage energy consumption can make a difference in those monthly bills. Healthcare is another significant expense. Singapore's healthcare system is considered one of the best in Asia, with modern hospitals and highly trained professionals. However, medical services for foreigners can be costly. Having good health insurance is almost a must for anyone planning to stay long-term. Many expats have health coverage as part of their job packages, which helps a lot with these costs. For those who don't, it's worth looking into private insurance options. What about entertainment? Dining out, especially at international or upscale restaurants, can be pricey. But the city offers plenty of local food options in hawker centers, which are like food courts with affordable local dishes. It's a great way to enjoy Singapore's food scene without breaking the bank. In the end, Singapore's cost of living can be a challenge, but with a solid budget, you can make the most of what the city has to offer. And knowing the main expenses helps keep your budget balanced. Now let's talk about another key factor for anyone thinking of relocating career opportunities and how they can offset the high cost of living. For those seeking new career opportunities, Singapore is an incredibly attractive destination. The city-state has one of the most dynamic and competitive job markets in the world, especially in fields like tech, finance, biotechnology, and engineering. These industries are in high demand, with companies actively looking for skilled professionals who bring fresh talent and experience. This opens doors, especially for expats with expertise in these areas. Salaries for qualified professionals in Singapore are generally very competitive, especially compared to other Asian countries. Many companies offer attractive benefits packages, which can include health insurance, housing allowances, and transportation support. This helps balance the high cost of living and makes the experience of living in Singapore financially feasible. For those considering work in Singapore, the visa system is another important factor. There are different types depending on your professional background. For highly qualified professionals, the employment pass is the most common, but there are also options like the S-Pass for technical level workers. Given the competitiveness of the market, the visa process can be strict, with a careful selection process based on qualifications and industry demand. So having a solid resume and portfolio is essential. And let's not forget the strong support network for expats. Singapore has various networking groups and events where newcomers can connect, share experiences, and even find job leads. This welcoming, collaborative environment makes Singapore a great place to grow an international career and expand professional horizons. In short, working in Singapore can add a lot of value, both financially and in terms of personal and professional growth. And since the city is a global business hub, the networking and career growth opportunities are huge. Next, let's look at another important aspect for families considering a move: the quality of education and family-friendly infrastructure. For expats moving with families, Singapore offers a well-developed infrastructure that makes settling in with kids or teens a lot easier. Singapore's education system is widely recognized for its quality, in both public and private schools. For expats, international schools are a popular option as they offer a variety of curriculums, like British, American, and IB, International Baccalaureate, helping kids adjust to local life while maintaining an international education base. Just a heads up though, these schools can be pricey, so it's important to factor that into the family budget. Beyond formal education, Singapore is a city that genuinely prioritizes family well-being. Residential areas are often equipped with playgrounds, parks, and community centers, providing kids and teens with safe spaces to play, socialize, and stay active. And of course, Singapore's high level of safety is a major plus for families, as parents can feel more at ease about their children's day-to-day activities. There are also tons of entertainment options for kids and teens, like zoos, aquariums, interactive museums, and outdoor activities. Families can enjoy educational and fun attractions, many of which are free or budget-friendly. This family-oriented environment helps children adapt more quickly and makes the Singapore experience enjoyable for everyone. Singapore really invests in making family life welcoming, well-organized, and safe, which makes a big difference for expats looking to build a new life. Now, let's talk about the cultural challenges and adjustments anyone moving to Singapore should be prepared to make to live in harmony with the local lifestyle. For newcomers, one thing's clear right from the start: living in Singapore means adapting to its rules and customs. Singapore is a multicultural country, which makes it easier to fit in, but respecting the rules and social etiquette is taken very seriously here. There are rules and laws that might seem strict if you're not used to them. For example, chewing gum is banned, and littering can result in hefty fines. These rules are seen as essential for maintaining Singapore's exemplary level of cleanliness and order. On top of that, Singapore's climate can be a bit challenging for those coming from cooler places. With high temperatures and humidity pretty much year-round, adapting to the tropical weather takes some patience and preparation. Air conditioning is practically a necessity indoors, and outdoor activities can feel a bit tiring, especially for those who aren't used to the heat. But there's an upside: the strong expat community in Singapore. The city has groups, events, and support networks that help new residents connect, share experiences, and feel more at home. This makes adapting easier and helps build an important social network in a new country. Over time, most expats come to appreciate Singapore's unique cultural elements and adapt to the lifestyle. And it's this safe, well-organized environment that ensures such a high quality of life, as we'll see in the next section. Living in Singapore offers a quality of life that's hard to find elsewhere. Thanks to a safe, clean, and well-planned environment, the city gives you a daily routine with fewer worries and more convenience. For many expats, this is the main attraction because there's a constant sense of peace that directly impacts well-being. Imagine leaving home without worrying about safety or walking through spotless, well-kept streets. That's Singapore. Another key factor is the top-notch public transportation system. The MRT, or subway, covers practically the whole city, and the buses are punctual and efficient. Most residents can get around quickly and cheaply without relying on a car. Besides cutting down on transportation costs, this efficient system also helps reduce traffic and pollution, making the city an even more enjoyable place to live. Singapore is also extremely well-connected and ideally located. For travel lovers, Changi Airport is one of the world's best-equipped hubs, with easy access to destinations all across Asia and beyond. The city itself is also a garden city, with many parks, green spaces, and urban nature projects that provide relaxing moments right in the middle of the city. And let's not forget the healthcare system. Singapore has one of the best healthcare systems in Asia, with top-notch hospitals and high-quality medical care. Although healthcare costs can be high, the efficiency and quality of the services are huge benefits for residents. Altogether, Singapore is a place where quality of life really stands out, ideal for anyone looking for more comfort and less stress. Now let's wrap things up and consider if this lifestyle really justifies the investment. After diving into the main aspects of life in Singapore, it's clear that this city-state offers a unique mix of safety, organization, and high quality of life. Living in Singapore truly transforms your daily experience, from its clean, secure environment to its efficient public transit and career opportunities in a globalized, thriving job market. However, there's no escaping the reality of the high cost, especially when it comes to housing, services, and entertainment. But for many, these costs are worth it for the peace of mind and top-notch lifestyle Singapore offers. For expats and those looking for a stable, well-organized lifestyle, Singapore is definitely worth considering. Experiencing a place where everything runs like clockwork is fascinating and lets you focus on what really matters: family, career, and quality of life. But making the move requires careful planning and a solid understanding of both the costs and the adjustments involved. If you're starting to feel like Singapore might be the right place for you, or if you still have some questions about specific aspects, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and answer any questions you have. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos on exploring new places and opportunities around the world. See you next time, and best of luck on your journey to Singapore!